You choose. I draw. If you know anything about me, you know I get a kick out of posing my figures and taking what I think are pretty neat snapshots of them. Sometimes they even inspire some of my artwork. That's why I'm doing a little poll to see which one of my photos should I redraw, remix, reimagine as a pinup. So for this one, your choices are Nightcrawler, Spidey versus Venom, Colossus flexing with the two She-Hulks, and Spider-Woman. Vote in the comments below or on the post on the Art of Nick Rivers Instagram page. I'll tally all the votes on Wednesday, January 31st. So vote before then. I will post the winner on my community tab here. Then, well, I'll get to work sketching it out for a future episode of AONR Draws.
Hey gang, welcome back to AONR Draws. My name is Nick Rivers, and in this episode, we are going back to 2022 when I did this piece. This is my rendition of Coriander, aka Starfire, from the Teen Titans. First up, this is definitely a more adult take on Starfire. I picture this version of Starfire. She's already, been in the Teen Titans for a while, and it's kind of maybe a more senior role in the group. Maybe like finding other young heroes, Blue Beetle, the new Blue Beetle, or Static, or finding new recruits to Young Justice. Kind of how I would picture her to be in the show Young Justice, which I'm a huge fan of. I don't think I've finished the last season of that, but I was really into it. I like their reinterpretations of some of the DC Comics characters. Now that I've got Corey all roughed out and all in the same kind of non-photo blue color, I'm just going over it again with another pass to just tighten things up a little bit more. I like inking over clean pencils, if you haven't been able to tell yet. That's kind of my thing, so I try to do that. Not to say that I don't ink over like messy stuff, some messier pencils or sketchier pencils at times. I will do that to get a certain effect, but for like just a clean comic book style pinup that I'm going for here, I just prefer cleaner line work. So I have a little bit more of a stronger guide when I ink over it, and also it kind of moves a lot quicker for me. I've noticed a lot more smoothly. Again, using my trusty Lil Smoothie Comics inker brush. I said it correct this time, so relax. I could never, for the life of me, I couldn't remember the name of that brush. I just know, like, I don't use a whole lot of brushes in Procreate. I just kind of, lean on a couple of brushes that you'll see me use a lot from video to video. But that being said, let's get into my thoughts on this design that I'm doing. It's not this design of Starfire's suit is not one I'm aware that they have done match for match in the comic books. I just kind of took a little bit of inspiration from different takes I've seen, whether it be in the Injustice video game or from the comic books, from like the OG George Perez comic books. That's kind of where I get the idea for her hair is similar to that. It's nowhere near as curly as George Perez draws it, because he's just on a whole nother level, but it's a little bit of a compromise between that and like her more kind of straight hair that I've seen other artists draw her with. But yeah, I like doing like kind of a combination of both. And this is me realizing, oops, I didn't think of doing a background for this. So I'm going to put her in outer space or some kind of, glittery background. sometimes a lot of a lot of just fun pinups like this, I will make up things on the spot. I'm trying to break out of that. Once we start getting into me sharing some of my newer art that I'm doing, which let me know if you think this is a good idea, if I should break up these AONR draws segments into, or these episodes into seasons on different playlists. So when you go to my playlists, you can pick from like season 1, season 2, season 3, and I don't know how many episodes I should have in a season, or if it should be like a yearly kind of thing. Maybe this time next year we'll be on a new season. I don't know. Just give me your thoughts on that. I'm heavily considering doing that, breaking up the episodes, the playlists at least, into different seasons. I think that might be kind of cool thing to do. I think I'm using some overlays right here for that kind of, to get that glow effect with her hair. Honestly, don't remember, but I think that's a, I want to bring this up too. When I said this wouldn't be my first time and not my last time drawing Starfire, I did do a more cheesecakey version of Corey in Master Grayson's bedroom, I guess. She's got the Nightwing shirt on, like she just got out the shower, and I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's Nightwing or Beast Boy or Cyborg, or maybe it's just us, the audience, that have opened the door and like, oops, sorry, didn't mean to catch you. But that was the idea, the weird idea I had for that one. Obviously, you can tell I like a more curvaceous woman by how I draw. Starfire and She-Hulk, which I will have a new She-Hulk video up soon. I don't know if it will be. I did a time lapse that you can view right now on my Art of Nick Rivers Instagram page, but that was one I did that one earlier in 2023, and I like it, but there's also some things I don't like about it, so I'm kind of had it in mind to do a new drawing, a new pinup of She-Hulk. And that's kind of how it goes with a lot of my pinups. Like even this one here, when I finished it at the time, I was pretty happy with it, but even comparing it against what I did in 2023 with the more cheesecakey Corey that I did, I prefer the newer drawing. I learned so much more about the character and like how I want to portray that character the more I draw them. And kind of going back to what I was saying earlier, one of the things I'm trying to break out of is just kind of doing a full-on pinup right on the spot, which is, I'm going to contradict myself here soon when we get towards the end of this video. But I definitely wanted to I wanted to just kind of slow down my process and do more thumbnails. And when you see my new artwork, some kind of my new process, because I'm always tinkering with my process. When you see my new process, I'm doing a lot more thumbnails, and also considering my space a little bit better. But that being said, this is Starfire, my take on her costume. Let me know what you think. I'm sure the next time I draw her, she'll probably look a little bit different than the last two times. But as I said, I'm going to contradict myself now, because if you haven't seen the video yet, check out, I posted a video earlier this month of AONR draws. You choose, I draw poll. This is something that I'm going to be doing, I would say probably every 2 to 3 months. I'm going to pick out a drawing from my action figure photos that I like to take on my other Instagram account, Omni Rivers. I'm going to post them up and let you guys choose on which one I should draw in my style. you know, through my eye. So let me know what you guys would like. You can either vote down in the comments below or on either Instagram page. But until next time, see you guys in the next video. Love you. Peace.